It's Sunday, December 21st. I'm a little bit late on my recap from last week, the week of December 15th. So I'm doing that now. Unfortunately, it was a red week for me. I lost 90 points and put my account into the biggest drawdown it has been in yet, which is extremely disappointing because I made a few changes to um, my break even, my trailing stop, and all this stuff. And it looked like, previously it would have helped me be profitable. And I mean, it would have this week if it wasn't for a couple mistakes I made, but also like I didn't get filled on a handful of trades, which is very frustrating. I only placed 4 trades this week. That's it. I only entered into 4. Only one was a winning trade, which is super disappointing because I feel like it just proves that like I don't know how to trade and I'm not, better from for switching to NQ. But I do feel like more hopeful. Like I feel like I'm identifying the setups. I'm either making silly mistakes or I'm not getting filled. So let's dive into the trade. So this screenshot is for Monday. I didn't get entered into a trade Monday. I did try to come in. Price was too far. I didn't get filled, which was right here. I tried to go short. I didn't get filled. Price was pretty far here. That's okay with me if price is like 20 points from where I really want to get entered, because then the risk is just too high. And then I kind of missed a second opportunity here short. And let's see, I decided not to enter a short here. And then I think I also decided not to enter a long here. So there was like quite a few potential setups. But price was generally just too far for me to get filled. And then for one, I just missed one of them. Tuesday was the day I hit my first time I hit my max profit, which was super exciting, but then I gave some of that back. And looking back, I see why. I'm still learning. I'm always learning. Like, I'm always learning something new. I see why, like, I shouldn't have taken that second trade. I really shouldn't have. Um, I don't know. I don't know why I took it. But I took a short right here. That was my max win. I then went short again, and that was like an immediate loser. So overall, I still kept 40 points, but I gave a lot back on that day. Wednesday, I missed a trade opportunity somehow. I have no idea how I missed it, but I did. I took a long here. I actually think this was a good setup. Like out of all the losses, um, let's see, two two I thought were good setups. The one from yesterday was like I shouldn't have taken that one. Not a good setup. Um, I don't have an issue with this trade. It just didn't work. And then I tried to come in short right here. Actually, I tried in 2 different places and I did not get filled on either by a point or less. A point on one and 3 ticks on the other. This felt kind of triggering for me, I think, because seeing that like they're both winning trades, like if, and the second entry is really just the first trade. Like if I got into it at the first opportunity, I would still be in it, but there was kind of a second opportunity to get in here. That would have been a small winning trade. Um, it's just so frustrating to not get filled on trades that are winning trades. And then it kind of affects my decision making. I definitely have I think like recency bias where I'll think about the last time a same setup, a same thing happened and let the outcome of that affect my decision making, which is what happened Thursday. So I missed that one. I was okay with this loss. Like is just part of it. And then I did not get filled here, which was super frustrating to me. Um, and then Thursday, um, I should have come in earlier. Should have taken a short off the first dash line, but I didn't love it. And I mean, I see why I didn't love it. I'm not mad about it. And then I tried to come in short, or I did come in. I did get filled on kind of another opportunity here. And the problem with this, I think I was thinking in my mind how I didn't get filled yesterday and just up till up to yesterday for the whole week, there's multiple trades I didn't get filled. I use limit orders, and I think I let that affect my entry, and then my stop placement, and I got stopped out by a few points. It was also a little bit unlucky. I mean, I only got stopped by a few points. That should have been like a minimum winning trade. I put my stop too tight. It was kind of a gray area, and I knew that. I have a new guideline for myself on how I do my stops, so I'm hoping moving forward I don't like make this mistake again. I don't let the the desire to like get into the trade affect how I enter. If I put my stop where I should have put it, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out. It would have been very close, but I could have had a minimum winning trade. So again, it's just like silly mistakes. Made a mistake, and then just like not. Well, that was the only thing today. It was a mistake, and then I kind of hesitated on another opportunity. I think to go long right here. I knew I didn't like the initial breakout, so I didn't want to take that. But then once we got this first green candle forming, it's like I realized it too late that this was an okay setup for me. And I tried to come in, but it was too late. Like price had already dipped below my fill area and had come up. And so I was just too late. So this is another I just missed it. I don't know if it's not a silly mistake. It's just, I didn't see the setup forming soon enough kind of thing. I don't know. And it was too late when I tried to get filled. It's like it took me a second to realize that was a valid setup. So that's unfortunate. That would have been, I think, a small winning trade. Definitely not max. But yeah. And then Friday, I tried to get filled. I did not get filled by 2 points. It would have been a maximum winning trade. Easy trade. Super frustrating. At this point, I had widened my where I'm willing to get in. So I was really frustrated that, again, I just didn't get filled, this time by 2 points. I tried to get filled on this. So I entered after this green candle here printed. So the second green candle. But yeah, the wick was 2 points away from filling. And this could have brought me out of drawdown, put me at break even for the week. So I was just so frustrated at this point. This is the fourth trade I didn't get filled, all winning trades. So I am starting to wonder if I need to just do market orders and just get in. That means there's going to be times where my risk is more. And the thing is, I'm only really willing to risk a certain amount with how my TPs are right now. So I'm either going to have to kind of think quickly about where I'm willing to enter. And in some cases, just be willing to risk a little bit more. I'm a little nervous to do market orders. I know that's probably what most people do because NQ does move so fast. I could get a crappy fill and then have to risk more. But so far, almost all of the trades I want to get in, but I'm not getting filled, are winning trades. Now that's not going to help me every time. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? That probably, what day was that? Thursday. It was Thursday. If I came in with a market order, it either would have been a loss or break even. So it's not going to always help me. So I'm going to have to, I don't know. I'm going to have to consider that because I'm pretty annoyed. I'm not getting filled on these winning trades. And it's just over a couple points. To me, it's not worth arguing over a couple points, right? I want to be in the trade. So that's something I might have to experiment with. What I did for now is I just widened my limit order where I'm willing to come in, and we'll see if that helps. I feel like I've already done this a couple times though. And I don't want to keep doing it. So we'll just have to see. I don't know if it's something I really want to experiment with this week because I'm already expecting price action to be kind of crappy. I'm only planning on trading Monday and Tuesday. I'll probably be at the computer Wednesday, but it's a half day and I'm just not expecting good opportunities or price action. And unfortunately, it's going to be the same thing next week with New Year's. Because it's in the middle of the week, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be good. So that's kind of a bummer, just knowing that the next 2 weeks of trading just aren't going to be like great. There might not be good opportunities, might not get filled, etc., etc. But I'm always just going to come to the computer hoping for the best and do the best that I can. The good news is, in my opinion, I do feel like capable of identifying the setups. Like, I can see where I want to get in, and I'm doing much, much better about like identifying if I want to get into the trade or not. But I am still making some silly mistakes, and I mean, I'm still learning price action, but I do have like a set of setups that I'm looking for. And I'm also doing better about like if I don't like the trade because price has to move too much or just the way the candle printed or whatever, or price action's choppy, I'm also able to just be like, I don't want to get into that. So I've been better about that, which is great because then it breaks that cycle of hesitation, getting into crappy trades that will go on forever if I let it. So that's the good news, is that I am identifying winning trades. I'm either, but I'm just not getting filled, or I'm putting my stop in the correct spot, and the wrong spot, and getting stopped out early. So I think that's it for this week. I'm super disappointed. I'm disappointed because like every time I analyze my trades and I make some changes based off what my results are, and I've done this for months. This has gone on for months. Same thing with ES when I was trading ES. And I'd go to like apply those changes moving forward. It just feels like it doesn't matter. They don't help. And so I've been really struggling with the idea of like back testing even helping me, because it just feels like I just don't run into the same issues again. There's different patterns, there's different market conditions, there's different just everything. And even though it seems like, okay, these set of changes I've made should help my trading moving forward based off my past trading sessions, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Like, it feels like this week should, every week should be profitable week based off the changes I made, right? And it doesn't seem to play out that way, no matter what I do, which is, it's confusing and frustrating, honestly. But the only good thing is that I'm trying to like stay positive on is that I can see them, like I'm identifying them. So that is a good thing. All right. I'm rambling now. That was kind of a long recap. That's what happened. That's where I'm at. And we'll see what we get the next 2 days.